What's up, guys? We're doing a drum set tour today. So this is everything I'm using in my videos at the moment. But so this is gonna be everything I'm using right now. So move my way left to right. I'm gonna do a little demo of everything and then call it a day. So up here we got a 16-inch Classics Customs Trash Crash. It's pretty trashy. I don't use it that much. Honestly, I don't like this one that much. I would put it into a stack, but I don't got much vinyl cymbals, and I only use vinyl, so it sounds a little bit like this. And then if you whack it, it sounds better. The bell, it's got a nice bell. So that's that. And then we move down. We got 14-inch hats. I don't really play with a click at all, with like the click foot at all. Because usually I do blast beats, so that's like, you don't need a click for that. But here and there I'll use like a little ching ring with it too. And but that's only if I'm playing with it open. But in all my videos, I don't use a ching ring. I only use the cymbal in general. So it sounds a little like this. It's a Classics Custom Extreme Metal 14-inch. It's pretty nice. So open, closed. I keep it like in the middle, so it'll be like something like that. And then 16-inch medium crash. So I usually stick with heavier cymbals because I like how they sound in the attack. Like they cut through the mix perfectly if you're like playing with something, or if you're gonna record something for someone. So sounds a little bit like this. Now it's not that heavy. It's a little on the thinner side, but I still like it a lot. It's awesome. This is my first vinyl cymbal. It's cracked at the moment. Yeah, two little cracks. The little crack's a little smaller. I don't know if you can see it, but 10-inch Classics Customs, Extreme Metal, Splash. It's a little dead. Doesn't sound like how it sounds like a month or two ago when it wasn't cracked. So it kind of sucks now, but it's mine. It always sounds awesome. So now heavier cymbals. I'm definitely getting more extreme metal crashes. Probably all of this is gonna be extreme metals one day. Hopefully, because Christmas is around the corner. So 17-inch extreme metal crash. It's got an awesome bell. I'd say if I'm doing like any double ride, like Gene Hogan stuff, I'd use this as another ride instead of like, I don't know, hats or anything. So the bell is awesome. It sounds pretty great. Tap it. When you actually crash on it. The thing that sucks with heavier cymbals is that you gotta hit it real hard, but if you get hit hard, then yep, the cymbal will like you and you'll like the cymbal. And then over here, this is my favorite China all time. I'm never gonna replace this with anything. Never cracked, sounds awesome. 18-inch Extreme Metal China, Classics Customs. Classics Custom logo for the Extreme Metal are fucking awesome. Like, oh my god, bro. That's an best logo all time for any cymbal. Prove me wrong. Anyways, well, of course, like, the Pisces root is iconic. Like, but, Vinyl, they just put it a whole nother step above with sound and logos in general. I don't keep it upside down like some people do, but I always keep it, like this. So, got an awesome attack. And then this ride, you're not gonna see this on Marketplace or anything. So this is my own custom sort of ride. Let's see. On the bottom, I got 2 little pieces of tape. I might add 3, but I want the super dry and dry rides, or like heavy hammered rides. They're super expensive, and I can't afford one. Cause yeah, so it sounds pretty good. And then I custom made the bell black because I don't know, it looks really awesome. I thought it would look awesome and it works perfectly. So I'd say definitely try this out. It sounds awesome this way. And I like my rides very thick. So this is the 20-inch medium ride with the 2 pieces of tape, and then the color doesn't do nothing, but still looks pretty cool. So it sounds a little bit like this. If I'm doing blast beats, I'll do more in the middle. And I don't tap the bell. I always strike it. So sounds great. And we're gonna move the drums. So the kit is a Ludwig backbeat. This is the cheapo one. They have two models. There's a cheaper beginner one, and still beginner, but a little bit more to an intermediate set. All the toms got EC2s on it, and they still got the stock heads on the bottom. They sound bad, but they still, still works. I mean, on the bottoms, the EC2 sounds awesome. So that's a 10-inch, 12-inch, 16-inch. I have this one muffled with a lot of tape, just a little bit. And I use the Gorilla Glue duct tape. So on the bottom, we got a EMAD 2 without the ring, because this is my oldest head on like everything, besides all the stock heads, of course. But I didn't know any better at the time. This is when I was like, still learning. I was a beginner. So I took that foam ring off. I thought it was like to protect it while it was in like packaging or whatever. So I took that off, but it's tuned very high. So it's easier to press because I don't play doubles. I don't like to play doubles. They're uncomfortable. And yeah. And I always play barefoot because I get the better grip. And a lot of people like to hate on me for this. They're like, "Oh, bro, you're drumming barefoot, Like that's my technique. I have a couple other techniques besides. I have like a little finger technique I do for like practicing, but I won't do it on like blast or anything. But pedals, Iron Cobra 200s. These are kind of, I don't know, good settings for these. I'm not good at. I'm good at double bass, but these pedals fucking suck. And then I do singles, so all the time. I'm never doing doubles. I can play doubles, but I don't like them. And then the stand for this Bahi, stole that from 66 Sam's, kind of. I don't know why I said that, but Iron Cobra 200 also. And all these stands are Gibraltars. It's great quality and they're pretty affordable. So that's it. Sticks, I'm always using Vic Firth. At the moment, I'm using the Terra models. I always use 5A and nylon because, I hate wood tips. But usually I'll be using the Hickory American model. But I'm using the Terra. So this is like the grain model. I just tried this out. This is the second time I'm using them. I've never used them before. Actually, I have, but I was playing lighter stuff. And these have an amazing grip. So I'm probably going to stick to these for a while. And last but not least, the snare. So I have this cranked until the glue... I have it cranked up until the glue cracks. So it's cool when you hit it on the edge. Like, it's kind of... Well, you can hate on me for that, but then you can listen to Saint Anger. And, But I don't really play them off unless I'm doing, like, Tool or anything. But I don't play Tool no more. I haven't in a while. I can't listen to anything on my headphones. My headphones suck. So with them on, that's that. And then the finger technique I was talking about. I kind of learned this from Hellhammer, but I don't know if this was what 100% he was doing. But so it's a triplet. I practice whenever I'm practicing. So we start off with traditional, and then we move up, and then how like gay people walk, kind of like that. So. It's all in a triplet. It's all in one hand movement. It's all in one wrist movement, kind of. But you're doing flying fingers on the second. So traditional, finger, then like that. So it should be a triplet. So that's it. If you have any questions, any recommendations, let me know. Thank you for 600 subscribers. It's a dream come true. I'm glad all you guys support me throughout my journey in becoming one of the greatest black metal drummers, because that's honestly what I want to be when I'm older. And then you guys have a nice week. I'm going to be posting more stuff today. Yeah.